Hey YouTube, this is Dan making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Just got back from the forge. Again, I want to say thank you to Andrew for letting me come over. Got a bit done. That's that striker that Jason wanted fixed up. I did as best I could. Put it in the forge, requenched it. I cleaned up the strike face, wire wheeled it, blew all the black off it. Those hammer marks are intentional. It was to make it look like it was forged, hand forged. That's his touch mark. And yeah, those hammer marks, as I said, were intentional. I'm sure of it. I thickened the strike face up as much as I could on the grinder, so it's thick again, both ends, a bit thinner in the middle. I then blued the tines so that they would be soft. It sparks really well again. It sparks about the same as what it did before. I think it looks alright as far as it goes. I didn't get any of the marks out because I can't, unless I was going to put it under the hammer myself. I couldn't do that. It was basically, I would not be able to do that. So that's as good as it will ever get. So that's that done. I quenched these then. They didn't work out real well. I tried quenching them. I took them up to bright orange, quenched them in water. They're really small and they're really hard to do. I couldn't get them on to decarb them on the grinder very well. They do spark, but, well, that's sparking, but not very well. I actually think they sparked better before, so that's barely sparking on that side. As I said, I don't think I did a very good job with these ones, mate. I actually think I ruined them. They do spark. What I'll do is I'll make up some. I've got some W2. I'll make up some for you to replace these because I buggered those up. These are very hard to do because they're so small. It's really hard to get them on the grinder and fix them up. I quenched them exactly the same as I do for everything else, and yeah, they still spark and that, but they're just not as good as they were, I think. So yeah, I don't think that's very well done. This is my touch mark. This was just a couple of test pieces that I did. So yeah, worked out really well. Just me experimenting with my touch mark. Also made a rat striker. Really happy with the way that turned out. Got my new touch mark on there. Got the detail work. I didn't do it on the other side, but yeah, it's a big striker. Sparks really well. Let's get nimble with it. Very happy with that. Get nimble with that other one too if you want. No dramas. Multiple catches. Pretty easy. Proof in the concept. Yeah, no dramas. Certainly works. I think it looks better like that, personally. You can see the hammer marks, but that's neither here nor there. I am disappointed about these. They do work, but as you saw, not very well. They're just so small. I can get sparks off some of them. That's not even sparking on that one side. I might grind them, try it on the grinder again, try and grind them again, because it's mainly decarbing. I think when you quench them, it's the decarburation, I'm trying to say the word, but they're so small to be able to actually grind them without getting them too hot. So yeah, but like I said, I'll make up a couple of dog tags, a bit bigger, slightly bigger square, so that, and out of either file or W2, and they'll work. They'll spark really well and replace them for you. So Jason, yeah, so I'm sorry about that, mate. That's just the way it goes. But this year, that worked out really well. I think it worked out as far as it goes. It come up quite nice. I cleaned it up as best I could anyway. So as I said, I did what I could with it, and yeah. Anyway, I've got a couple of strikers and some rocks to send off to you too. So I'll get the rest of it and that other package that came. I'll get all that sorted out. I'll get a dog tag made up. I'll send both of these back to you as they are. I'll try and get them decarbed as best I can. I'll send both of them back to you, and I will get a dog tag striker, and I will send that to you as well. So, but I'm not going back to Andrew's now again until after Christmas, so it'll be in the new year, probably January. So even if I don't get that dog tag made up, I'll send it later on, but I'll get all these off to you in the next couple of weeks anyway. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. It's a big striker. I probably could have made it a little bit smaller, but that's neither here nor there. I was going off a picture, and it was about the same size as a bloke's hand. My hands are fairly big. I've got XXL sized hands. Probably could have made it a bit smaller, but yeah, I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. Anyway, that's what I got done at the forge today. Thanks for watching.